I'm looking forward to something different. Hey guys, welcome to another reaction. Today we're going to be checking out Edge of the World by LOVEBITES. So I noticed that in the comments you guys said that this song is a little bit different from their usual stuff. As you know, I checked out Holy War and Set the World on Fire, and both were fantastic tracks, so I wanted to check out something a little bit different. As you know, I love my heavy music, but I also like soft stuff, so I don't know if this song is soft or not, but if it's on the soft side, I appreciate it because I do really like, heavy stuff and I do like soft stuff. I don't know if LOVEBITES does any soft songs. You guys already know my opinions of LOVEBITES if you checked out my previous two reactions, but you guys are fans, so I'm sure you've checked it out already. But with all that being said, enough talking, let's get on straight to the video. Let's go. Yes! Such a nice melody.
Why do we let hate deceive and lie, hurt each other? Why does it never end? The sorrow keeps
I love the vibrato in her voice. So good.
What is at the end of why do
we going? Was that the last song of the set list? I hope not. Who would want it to stop? Damn, that was good. I really enjoyed this one because it was different. I like diversity. So I'm just gonna get straight into discussion about this song. So first of all, I love the ballad intro. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I love slow stuff. Yes, I am more of a heavy listener, but I love my soft stuff as well. So I really enjoy listening to the beginning. And then just letting Asami sing, that was very nice. I really enjoyed. I'm always impressed with her range. And this isn't just in the intro, but just throughout the song as a whole. I really like her use of vibrato in her voice. So she's singing those high ranges, but then adding that vibrato to add that little extra effect. Just sounds so good. And then just the raw powerness of her voice. I've mentioned it before, at least I think I have. It's just her voice is so powerful. Whenever they perform, it's just like she's not holding anything back. She's taking control. She's just like pushing it out. It's just so powerful. That's all I could say. She has such a nice melody. It's melodic but powerful. And then the guitars, you know. I think one of my favorite things about Love Bites are their harmonizing guitars, because they do such a fantastic job with that. And I really enjoyed the different riffs they were putting here and there. They weren't heavy. They were just there to put emotion into the song. They were letting the notes sing and ring, which is really good for the song because in the beginning, you know, it's a soft song. It's a ballad. And then it goes into the heaviness, and that too, the heavy, it just goes straight into the heavy, just out of nowhere. Of course, they have a little bit of a break in there, but they just go boom, just straight into the heavy. I love it. And then the drums as well, fantastic job keeping up with the beat and the tempo changes too. As you guys know, with the drummers, when it comes to tempo changes, they have to be on top of that, because like I've mentioned before in my previous reactions, if the drums fail, the whole band fails, because the drums are what's keeping the song in check, as well as the bass. So the bass and the drums, fantastic job, fantastic. But overall, guys, I really enjoyed the song. It's not as heavy and as thrashy as the other ones that you guys recommended to me, but I still like the song a lot. You know, we need those softer songs. We do need that break, and it's also good for them too, because you know they're out there pumping it up. You know, they're all shredding, drumming, singing. Like, yeah, they're out there just working hard. So these songs are really good for them to take a break and kind of relax. But even then, they still are making bangers even through slow songs. So that's pretty cool. I thank you guys for the recommendation. But that's gonna be it for my reaction. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Like, if you like it, comment what you thought about the song, the video, and my reaction. Let me know what kind of stuff you like about the song. It's always good to get a good discussion going. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It helps if you guys like it. Subscribe to the channels and video to help push these videos out because of that algorithm. I'll leave a link to all my socials in the description box, along with my Twitch. I do Japan content and gameplay stuff, so you can go check that out if you want. And lastly, I'll leave the link to the song in the description box, so please go check it out. Support these girls, buy their songs, stream them, buy their merch, support them. Because as I mentioned in the previous video, they're going through a tough time right now, so they do need our support. But thanks a lot, guys, for checking out this reaction, and I will see you in the next one. Mata ikimashou. Hey guys, welcome to another reaction. Today we're going to be checking out Holy War by LOVEBITES, and it's the live version at ZEP Diversity Tokyo 2020. So that was last year. I didn't know they were still having concerts in Tokyo, considering by how many state of emergencies we've been having as of late. But I've had a lot of people request this band and this song specifically, so I thought I'd give it a shot and see how it is. I've heard it's extremely heavy. There's shredding in it, so I'm expecting some good shredding, and we'll just see how it goes. So I can't really say much about the band because I don't know anything. I like going into these reactions without knowing anything so I can be surprised, as you know, hence the reaction. So I have nothing else to say. Let's just get on to the music video and see what these girls got in store for us. I heard she could speak English. What? Go! She got skill. I love the rhythm. I'm a sucker for this kind of rhythm. Okay. So we're going somewhere else. You know what? Where we gonna go? Breakdown solo? Comment after the video. Okay, I thought we were gonna get another solo. Alright. Sorry about that. The video ended so abruptly I didn't have time to stop the video. But what the hell? I wasn't expecting this. I heard it was heavy, but I got a little bit more than what I was bargaining for. So let's get to discussing. So first of all, I'm gonna compliment on just them as a whole. I mean, metal and glamour, pretty much, that's what I can say. Glamour and metal. I've seen it before somewhere. I don't exactly remember where, but it was a long time ago. But it's cool to see people are still doing these things, just enjoying this kind. As you know, it's for the act, but it's still nice to see from time to time. Alright, so I'm gonna break this down in the instrumentals. Okay, so first I'm gonna go with the drums. The drums, girl's just going ham the entire time. She doesn't even look like she's breaking a sweat. She's just going at it. Very nice. Keeping up the beat. Being that engine for the group. Very nice, very nice. Basses. I like her bass line because I could actually hear her bass lines. And it was nice. Yeah, all these girls there, they're just not breaking a sweat. They're just enjoying themselves. And it's very fun to see. And next I'm going to go to the guitars. So the guitars. Heavy riffage. That was heavy. I love the rhythm they were doing. I love fast-paced rhythms. I'm a sucker for those kinds of rhythms. Yes, they're boring. They're just your normal zeros and then just strumming. Just do some fast strumming and that's all it is. But I'm a sucker for that. It gets me pumped up. It gets me energized. So I love hearing it no matter how many times I hear it. The leads these girls were doing as well. And the leads they were doing, they were not even looking at their guitars most of the time. They were just doing their leads. They've already memorized what to do. Right, so the solo. I love me some harmonies. I love the harmonic guitars when the guitars, you know, they play off of each other. This one they just did the first solo and then she did the other solo. But then they came together at the end and did a harmony solo, which I love to hear that. It reminds me of Avenged Sevenfold. And it was just shredding. There was some tapping in there too. The bends. Very nice solo. Very nice. And then the vocals. This girl, she has like some sort of like heroic kind of leading charge kind of voice. She's just there, just shining brightly. I mean, and she's probably the star of the video. As you know, I like to give credit to everyone. Everybody was nice. But I think for this performance, she stuck out the most. She was just getting the crowd all riled up. Her vocals were nice. Her range is very nice. Sometimes it does get tiring to hear the high pitch kind of voice, if you know what I mean. But in her range, she was singing pretty low. She didn't change her voice. She just sang at a mid-range, but it was still very powerful, and she could still sing at a high range without changing her tone. But what a performance though. I didn't even notice it was a 5-minute song. That's how you know when songs are good. When you don't notice the time of a song, that's when you know it's a good song. But yeah guys, that's pretty much all I can describe it. Glamour and metal. That's gonna be it for my reaction guys. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you like it, please like. Also comment what you thought about the song, the video, my reaction. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm to get these videos out there so more people can check out the channel. And I'll also leave the links to all my socials in the description box. My Twitter, Instagram, and my other YouTube channel. I do Japan content and gameplay stuff. I'll also leave my Twitch in there, twitch.tv/chaotic/. And I'll also put the link to this song in there, so please go check out the song on your own time. Support these girls. They're doing good. I hope they stick around, because usually these kinds of bands, especially in Asian countries, they disband very quickly, maybe after a release or two. So hopefully these girls are still around and they're still kicking it. So let's give them all the support, buy their albums, buy their merch, all that good stuff. If you live in Japan, go see them in concert. I'll try to check them out as well. But yeah, we'll see. And once again, thank you guys very much for checking out this reaction, and I will see you in the next one. You wanted more? You're gonna get more. Hey guys, welcome to another reaction. Today we're gonna be checking out Set the World on Fire by LOVEBITES. We're gonna check the Ride for Vengeance tour that was this year. So I just saw that it happened at the Tokyo Dome, close to the Suidobashi station here in Tokyo. So that was very recent. Like I said in my previous reactions, I didn't know they were still doing tours during this time. I thought all tours were shut down because we're still in a state of emergency over here. So I was pretty surprised that this was actually taken from that tour. But weird stuff happens in Japan all the time. But anyways, you guys already know my opinions on LOVEBITES from my first reaction. If you haven't checked it out, you should go do so. But I'm sure you guys are diehard fans, so you've already checked it out. So, you know my thoughts and opinions on them. I'm expecting some shredding, glamour. Who knows what else is in store for me in this one. So, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Let's go.
世界に火をつけろ。Set the world on fire!
I like that dark theme going on. Wow, it sounds like a black metal riff right there. I love the black metal influence in this track. Those vocals are so good. Go to the gates of hell. What do you got in store for me this time? I'll comment the solo after the video. What a beastly song. Man, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Alright, I have a lot to say about this track. Alright, so let's get to discussing. So first of all, I love the black metal influence into this. If I'm sure all of you guys have listened to black metal before. If you haven't, pretty much what black metal is, it's a more darker kind of it's a more darker vibe of metal. So if you haven't heard of acts such as Cradle of Filth, which I did a reaction to, if you are interested in black metal, you can go check that out. It'll give you a kind of some information of what black metal is. But this is the exact kind of vibe I get from this song that immediately grabbed my attention right at the beginning of this performance, was that. And as you know, I got the same thing as I was expecting. I got some shredding, got some glamour. That's great. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down. So first of all, the guitars never ceases to amaze me. I love their solos, I love their riffs, so heavy. I love the black metal influence in this track, especially coming from the guitars. The solos, the thing I love about these solos is that they harmonize. Sometimes with guitarists, when they have a solo in their song, they don't really harmonize. They just play off of each other and they just kind of show their own shred moment. But with these girls, one of them plays a solo, then the other one plays their own solo, and then they come together and harmonize, which reminds me of acts such as like Avenged Sevenfold, where they do really good with their harmonizing guitars. In this track, same thing. I think they also did it in the last track too, where they also did some harmonizing guitars. So, you know, kudos to them. I always love it when guitars just come together and do those harmonizing guitars. The drummer, she's just going at it without breaking a sweat. I mean, it's really good. I'm looking at her face while she drums. She just has that expression. She's like, man, I got this. It's pretty cool to see. And then the basses. Now, I did actually do some research after I watched the first video of Love Bites, and you guys also mentioned in the comments that sadly, right, I think it was like a couple days after I did the reaction for the video, that she left the band due to personal reasons. But unfortunately, she's not in the band anymore. I think her name is Miho. Sorry guys if I mess up their names. I'm doing these reactions just as I go because I have so many other bands that I check out. So I hope you understand that. But now I know they're on hiatus at the moment. I sure hope they don't break up. Usually when an original member leaves from a band, especially in Japanese bands, they disband. So hopefully this band does not disband. I hope they find somebody that can take her place and they can feel comfortable with that, because it is a big change when a former member leaves their group. So it's kind of hard to move on from that, but I sure hope that they continue on. But once again, she did an amazing performance here. I couldn't hear her bass that well because everything was just so crazy. I did hear it here and there. I could hear it along with the bass drums, but you know, amazing, keeping up the beat, rhythm, everything. Vocalist. I love the way she sings, just like I said in the previous track. She sings in a perfect range that doesn't excel and go too high pitched where it kind of overtakes the song. She knows exactly where to stay, where to let everybody shine. She just has it. And then, you know, leading the crowd and everything, you can tell she has a lot of confidence in her singing as well. In the way she controls the crowd and how she's leading the band. It's just the air. You just look at her while she's standing over the stage, looking at everybody. You could just tell that confidence is coming from her. Amazing, amazing. Overall, the song though, I loved it. Speed metal with a hint of black metal influence in it. What more can you ask for from a metal fan? And I feel so bad for them because there's fire going on everywhere. If you haven't been to a concert and been in the front where they shoot like pyro out, it's extremely hot. I've been to a couple of concerts where I was in the front and they had pyro going off. I was sweating. So, you know, kudos to them, you know, playing these songs and everything. Solos, I love my solos. I gotta comment on the solos, man. The solos are great. I especially love the picking slide where they do that. But I love their uses of those kind of techniques. It really makes the solos a lot more interesting. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for my reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. Can't wait to check out more Love Bites. Just let me know if there's like a favorite song of yours in the comment section. I may check it out. And if you like the video, like it, comment about the song, the video, or my reaction. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps if you guys like and subscribe to the videos and channel to help push these videos out. I'll leave the link to all my socials in the description box along with my Twitch. You can check me out. I do Japan content and gameplay stuff on there. And lastly, I'll put the link to the song in the description box. Please go check it out for yourself. Watch it, stream it, buy their merch. I know they're on hiatus, so you know, please let's support these girls as much as we can by buying their merch, streaming their songs. Just let them know that they are loved by their fans even though their member left, because you know they need their support right now more than ever. But with that being said, thank you guys for checking out this reaction, and I will see you in the next one. That sounds like such a metal title. Hey guys, welcome to another reaction. Today we're going to be checking out Thunder Vengeance by Love Bites, and we're going to be checking out the live version at Diversity Tokyo. So you guys already know my thoughts and opinions on Love Bites. I am always so astonished by their performances, their uniqueness. It's just good old speed metal done right. That's all I can say. And then just the girls always do amazing performances. They just never fail to impress us. But you guys already know my thoughts and opinions. If you don't, I recommend you go check out my previous reactions. You can learn a little bit more about my thoughts on those songs. But with that being said, we're just going to get straight to the video. But before we get into it, I want to let you guys know that I just opened up a Patreon. I'll leave a link to it somewhere on the screen right now. You can go check that out for some cool perks. But with that being said, let's get on with the video. Dude, such a metal title. I thought my screen messed up for a minute there. Got rain. Ooh, aesthetics. Sick. I immediately got speed metal vibes, and I'm just gonna say it. I got a lot of Metallica vibes as well, especially Master of Puppets vibes. Um, and by no means am I saying this sounds like Master of Puppets, not at all whatsoever. But there were some tempos and some rhythms that sounded like from Master of Puppets, and that's not bad at all. Honestly, it made me love the song even more. But let's just get into the discussion of this. First of all, the instruments, the guitars, they never cease to impress me. Man, these girls are just so talented. It's just, I don't know, like they just know how to bring forth that energy, and they just are such a good cohesive duo that they're able to bounce off of each other, especially in the solos. That's the one thing I really love about Love Bites guitars, is that they're always right on top of things, and whenever the solos comes, they're always able to kind of transition in and out in a good way, and just kind of bring, and it really helps bring the song together. And then just the verses as well, normal zeros, but even then it makes you want to headbang, and that's what I was talking about earlier with the energy that they're always able to put out. Fantastic work. I'm always blown away by their guitar work. Next to drums, I absolutely love the rhythms coming off of the drums. She is a monster, keeping up that tempo and that pace the entire song all the way through. I mean, there's no denying, you cannot take anything away from her. She is just full of talent. And then, like I mentioned, the rhythm in this song is very speed metal-ish, kind of old school speed metal-ish. So I really like how she was able to keep everything so consistent, even during the pauses. Man, those transitions were just so nice to listen to. They're probably one of my favorite parts. And then there was also a tempo change as well. Amazing job. Every time drummers are able to change tempos and then come back to the original tempo is always such an amazing thing. As keeping count in your head while still trying to keep the song consistent is not an easy thing to do. So that goes to show you she has some amazing talent. Next, the basses. I love the bass shots. I got a lot of bass shots in this song. She's just there slapping that bass like no tomorrow. And this falls not just with the basses, but everybody. Everybody just keeps so composed, and it really brings in that kind of atmosphere. They just look like some goddesses just standing on top of a pedestal. We're just the plebeians, just like, oh, we're so just to have the honor of witnessing them perform. So it's just amazing work. The basses as well, because the drums and the basses go hand in hand in keeping the consistency of the song going and making sure the vocals and the guitars are right on point. Just amazing work keeping the song all the way through. Next, the vocals. Actually, for the vocals in the song, I want to talk about everybody, because everybody was doing some backing vocals, and I was really impressed by the kind of style they did. Whenever they did the backing vocals, I thought that they were gonna maybe change the tone a bit, maybe go a little bit higher, but no, they all stayed at the exact same range. And honestly, that added a bit of like a punch to the song. The song was already powerful to begin with, but them staying in that range just added a little bit more power to the song, which I welcome it, because this song is just speed all the way through. But as you know, you can never deny Asami's vocals. She's just always so amazing, taking control of the crowd. And this song did sound like the beginning song of the set list. So if it was, she did a fantastic job getting the crowd riled up, pretty much kind of keeping them in control. It's like, we are here now, and let's just get this going. And it's amazing, just the atmosphere of all of them. And her vocals are always top notch, and they help bring out that kind of goddess presence that she has. So just overall, the song just amazing. I loved it so much. I just loved it. Speed metal, the rhythms were nice, the video was nice as well. Everybody was just hammering out. Such a powerful song. But with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it for this reaction. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed reacting to this. If you like it, please like, comment what you thought about the song, the video, and my reaction. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe. Helps a lot if you guys like and subscribe to the videos on the channel, because I was pushing videos out. It helps with that algorithm as well. I'll leave a link to all my socials, Twitch, and Patreon in the description box. I do Japan content and gameplay stuff if you want to check that out. And lastly, leave a link to the song in there as well, so please go check it out. I did see that they did a live stream yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Unfortunately, I couldn't check it out. I was a little bit busy, but I mean, I already know it's gonna be fantastic, but let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. But also about the song as well. But yeah, let's just keep supporting them. And thanks a lot, guys, for checking it out. And I will see you guys in the next. Hey guys, welcome to another reaction. Today we're gonna be checking out "Don't Bite the Dust" by Love Bites. We're gonna be checking out the Ride for Vengeance tour version, and just here to check out some more Love Bites. And I did see in the comments that this song is from their early releases, so I'm not too entirely sure if the previous reactions that I've done have been their more modern releases or something in between. But if this is actually from like the early release, I'm very excited to check it out. I'm very curious to see where what started it all. But with that being said, let's just get into it. I'm very curious to hear this. But before we get into it, I want to let you guys know that I just opened up a Patreon. I'll leave a link to some on the screen right now. You can check that out for school perks. Just pull, shout outs, and other good stuff. But let's just get into it. Already been drumming. Oh.
まだまだこれからだよ。
まだまだ。
いくよ。どこに来た。おい。
What?
Where's your house? What?
This has like an Iron Maiden feel.
バルコニーも見えてるよ。
Sounds so good though.
For it, alone again. Time has stopped me now, but knowing what it's gonna be.
I love that riff.
On top, one. Pretending to be a mother, I was only feeling right above. It's not too hard to find what's wrong.
Great. That vibrato. I love that. Sorry for the abrupt end there. An ad came up. I'm just I'm just trying to soak it all in. This song was so much fun. I love this song. Honestly, I feel like I could even say that this is probably my favorite Love Bites song. This song had a lot that I really enjoyed. It was so fun. But let's just dive into the discussion. So first of all, the guitars, they were so fun. I love all the riffs that they were doing. As like I said during the reaction, they gave me a lot of Iron Maiden vibes, just like their old stuff, which is such a great thing. Hearing Love Bites write something like that. I mean, I don't know if Love Bites actually writes their own stuff or if they have some help from outside, from like an outside person, but still just amazing job on those riffs. They're so fun, elevated, just so much energy behind them. I really like those riffs. It's just all those hammer-ons, pull-ups, just that kind of contrast really brought this song into a whole nother level, just in terms of like energy and just performance wise. It's just amazing job. I really like how Midori always just really emphasizes her guitar. She's such a showman. Like she's just like, it does like all these fun, she just does like all these amazing stuff with her guitar, and she always looks like she's having such a fun time on stage. I really like how whenever she does her squeals or harmonics, she's always just like having that smile and just really enjoying herself. It's like as if she's feeling the guitar as she's letting it cry out. And the same thing with Miyako as well. It's just, she's like the silent type. I've noticed that a lot in the video. She's very silent and she has that orator. It's just like, I can get stuff done kind of feeling. You can still see that she's also having a fun time. And I really like how her and Midori have a nice contrast, especially during the solos. One finishes and the other one takes over. And it always feels so cohesive as well. So that's the one thing I really like about Love Bite guitars. They're always on point, they never disappoint. The tones, everything about it was just perfect. The riffs are my favorite parts of this track. It's just so good. Next, the drums. Haruna, as always, just having everything on point, keeping the song consistent, the energy. I really like all the fills that she was doing. It's just, the precision she has. I could see it a lot in this song. I really like the rhythm she was using as well. And then, adding her fills here and there really just brought a lot of energy and diversity in the song. So I always appreciate whenever drummers do that, because adding those little things here and there can be kind of a risk, because if you lose your tempo, the whole song just goes up in flames. But still just amazing job. She's such a talented drummer. The precision, all the precision, the tempos, everything is always on point with her. Just amazing job on her part. And next, the bass, Miho as well. I could hear her during the verses. Amazing job keeping the flow of the song, keeping it consistent, adding that bounciness, that intensity that the song needed. Just amazing job. The drums and the bass always go hand in hand, just carrying the song. So amazing job on her part. I wish she had a little bit of a lead here and there, but she didn't have one, unfortunately, in this track. But I know she has had some time to shine in other performances, so I'm looking forward to check those out. And then lastly, but certainly not least, Asami, the vocals. I mean, you guys saw my reaction whenever she hit that note. If you guys have checked out my Nightwish reactions, it's kind of like the same thing when I checked out the Ghost Love score reaction in a way. I knew she was talented, but I have newfound respect for her. That note she hit, and she hit it with such ease as well. After she hit that note and came back down, she didn't show any signs of fatigue or anything, discomfort, just smiles. All throughout the song, she did a phenomenal job, adding that flavor to the song, that energy, intensity, just that authority. That's just what her voice does. She has such an authority behind her vocals. The range is everything. But just that one part where she just shined, I was honestly very surprised, guys. It's just You know, I knew she was talented, but just wow. It's just all I can say. It's just wow. I can't say anything else. Just that. But you know, overall, the song, amazing song. I love it. Honestly, it probably is my favorite Love Bites song. This song just had it all for me. You know, personally, this is the stuff that I like. Of course, I really enjoy all of their songs, but this song just has something to it that really drew me in. And back again, if this was some stuff from the early releases, I'm very curious to check out a lot more of their stuff. You know, I don't know how much of their early stuff they play on their tours, like their more modern tours. I know they're on hiatus now, but you know, I'm definitely gonna be looking into doing more live reactions, especially from their early stuff. So, gonna be looking out for that in the future. But no, just amazing song. The crowd as well, just all the crowd interaction, everyone having fun, just good stuff. Just overall good stuff. But with that being said, guys, it's gonna be the end of this reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as you're reacting to this. If you like it, please like, comment with that up at the song, the video, my reaction. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe. Helps a lot if you guys like, subscribe to the videos and channel, because push the videos out. Helps that algorithm as well. I'll leave a link to my socials, Twitch, and Patreon in the description box. You go check those out if you'd like. I will also leave a link to this in there as well, so please go check it out, stream it, buy their albums, buy their merch. You know, like I said, they're on hiatus, so let's just keep supporting them and let them know that their fans still are here to support them, and we're all looking forward to some new stuff from them. But with that being said, thank you guys for checking out this reaction, and I will see you guys in the next. Is this song gonna make me want to break the wall? Hey guys, welcome to another reaction. Today we're gonna be checking out "Break the Wall" by LOVEBITES. We're gonna check out the Zep Diversity live version. But if you guys checked out my previous reaction, you guys already know my thoughts and opinions on LOVEBITES. Amazing, I love their work. It's pretty much glamour and speed metal combined. I just love it. But you guys already know my thoughts and opinions, so we can get straight into the video. But before I get into it, I'll let you guys know that I just opened up a Patreon. I'll leave a link to some in the screen right now. You can check that out for some cool perks such as polls and stuff. So with that being said, let's get into it. Let's go. Oh, that was nice. Those bands. Smile. Nice use of the bends. everybody to be quiet. Ooh, man, I wish I kind of didn't see the lyrics there, because that ending, was really a really good build up, but oh well. But still, overall, the song is just fantastic. I really like how the flow of the song was. But I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into the discussion, so we'll just get into it right now. So first, the guitars. Do I gotta say it? You guys already know. Fantastic guitars. They just always get stuff done. Top notch stuff. Just the raw powerness that they have. There's really nothing more else you can say. It's just top notch stuff. And I think one of my favorite things about this track were the solos, because we had a very powerful solo, and then we had a really nice solo during the clean part, so the more calm down part, which is probably my favorite thing about this song overall, was that specific part, that transition. And it really goes to show that Love Bites can dish it out, whether it be a hard, fast, speed metal song, or just something clean and calm like this one, which I have done reactions to both styles of songs, and they just always excel at whatever they do. So fantastic work. I love how the guitars really emphasize that as well. I love the use of bends and harmonics. They were really going all out with the bends and making the song just sound a lot more exciting. The bass as well. I love the bass during the clean part, really keeping the flow of that part, because the guitar was doing its little clean lead, but the bass was there backing it up, keeping everything in check. She picked the right tones as well for the song. It's just, what more can I say? I love the bass's work here. Just more of this, please. Just more of this. Next to drums, I really love the use of all the fills in this track. There was a lot of fills in this song. I think it was pretty much after every chorus she was doing a fill, or the pre-chorus, I don't remember, but there was always a fill. Just her dishing it out, pumping all that energy. Amazing work by the drums, and also the clean part as well. Just fantastic work, keeping the song in check, because this song is a very just fast-paced song, so she has to keep things on top, and then doing those fills there, which adds even more speed. Phenomenal work by her. And the vocals as well. I really enjoyed the intro part, the intro vocals, her just pretty much talking in a normal tone, and then coming in with that punch. What a way to start the song. It really helps everybody get energized and pumped up for the song. It's, like I mentioned in the previous songs as well, she just has this authority, and she just has this authority with her vocals. It really complements them so well, and she didn't really do anything too standoffish in this track. I think this track was kind of more made for the instruments to stand off, especially the drums. The drums, I think, really stood out. She was just taking charge of the song, making sure it was going the right direction. Just amazing control by her. Even though she steps back from the songs, she's still able to lead the band and just take control of everybody, not just the band but also the crowd as well. What energy she has. She's such a good performer. But guys, overall the song's just fantastic work. I really liked it. Like I said, my favorite part was that interlude part where it went clean and then right back again fast. Phenomenal song overall. But with all that being said, guys, could be the end of this reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed, just much enjoyed reacting to this song. So beastly, such a beast song. If you like it, please like, comment down about the song, the video, my reaction, and lastly, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you guys like, subscribe to the channel, because this videos out, helps with the algorithm as well. I'll leave a link to my socials, Twitch and Patreon in the description box, so please go check that out if you like. I do Japan content and gameplay stuff. Also leave a link to this in there as well, so please go check it out, stream it, buy their albums, buy their merch. As you know, they're on hiatus right now, so hopefully they'll come back soon. I know they're going to be coming back strong, so just keep supporting them until then and onwards. With all that being said, thank you guys for checking out this reaction, and I'll see you guys in the next one.